So there are 4 legs, 4 pillars that we're going to be working on. The first one is responsibility. Responsibility means the ability to respond. It's not a burden. Responsibility is not a burden. Responsibility is understanding that everything that happens in your life, everything, you either create, allow, or promote. I had a big insight on this when I had my concussion. I was at the gym. This woman extended her arms and hit me on the side of my head with 15 pounds, and I had a concussion. And for me to see the responsibility, how I was a victim. I was not responsible for that concussion. But then I saw it, right? When I asked myself, can I see the truth of what happened here? I saw that I was leaning down because there was a message on my phone, and I was leaning down. The phone was on the floor, and I was leaning down to get my phone and to check the message. And in that moment of distraction, she hit me on the head. I was not fully present. And the day I embraced my responsibility in that way, with no blame, I could release also blaming her, because I was blaming that person. It's her fault. I'm going to sue you, all the things that we do in this country, right? How can I sue you? So, and then I had a conversation with her, a heart-to-heart conversation. But first I had to see that even in those events where you feel that they are doing it to you or somebody did to you, in some way you allowed, you created, or you promoted. So food for thought for the next weeks, okay? So that's leg number 1. Leg number 2, curiosity. And curiosity, we've been working a little bit on that, is looking into what's the lesson here. So when you face an event in your life, as you go out into the world today, tomorrow, look into any challenging situation, any painful event, and ask yourself, what's the lesson? Particularly if it's an event that is repeating itself with different people or in different circumstances. There is a message. It's like the ear ringing. There is a message, there is a message, there is a message. There is something that you need to learn. And this approach of we're souls having a human experience, when you take that approach, it's like I'm being shown something that I need to learn for my own progression and growth. So what's the lesson? Curiosity, be curious, be open, no judgment. Ask to see the truth, right? What's the truth of this situation? What do I need to learn to continue my progression of learning on this planet? The third one, these 2 that I'm going to share with you were major pillars for me when I was deep in darkness, negativity, and hurt. Major. If I have to name 2, these were it. Gratitude. Being thankful. If there is an event or a person that is hurting you deep inside, the moment you can be thankful to that person, thankful for an event, for allowing you to grow and to learn the lesson that you need to learn. The moment you can be grateful to that person, grateful to the event, you are starting to heal. It's very hard when you feel that somebody did something to you, and that I can say, I am grateful for being hit in the head by this woman and getting a concussion, because it forced me to be in my bedroom for 2 weeks in the dark. And it was the first time that I stopped checking my phone, driving and working like crazy, and I could connect with myself. And I'm absolutely grateful. So we're going to continue working on gratitude. That's 1. So when you can be grateful for something that hurts, you're starting to heal and you're starting to see the real lesson behind it. And the last one, very important, forgiveness. And our focus here on this work is going to be to forgive ourselves. It's not just about forgiving others. Maybe that's easy, but we judge ourselves so much that part of this work is, I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to forgive myself for judging. I'm going to forgive myself for putting so much pressure on myself. But it has to be heartfelt. And we're going to be doing some exercises about that. And you will see how liberating that is. I'm going to forgive how I judge others. I'm going to forgive myself for believing all this information that I'm less, that I need to work more, that I'm unworthy, that I'm lacking. I'm going to forgive. So we'll do a lot of that. Yes? So the 4 pillars again: responsibility, curiosity, gratitude, and forgiveness. We have 3.5 weeks until the next meeting, and we're going to be working on those. And then when we are coming back together, we're going to share about what we have learned. We're going to pause, connect with that deeper inner essence, and then share and continue this learning.